Wait.
Ándale. Ándale.
Yeah, but you said the 3, 2, 1, and but you got to specify when the 3 begins and then where the 1 ends.
Oh my
Otherwise, it's really just sort of irrelevant period of time.
Are we doing this
Like, well,
again?
it's like, oh yeah, it's like when's your when what was your birthday? 3 p.m. Huh?
That doesn't make any sense. Nothing
Exactly.
nothing
That's why
about
it's
this
like,
makes
all right,
sense.
we're gonna go quiet, and then we're gonna go live, and then we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then we're live, and then you
Yeah,
just go
well,
quiet. So was it 3, 2, 1 from when you were quiet, or was
yeah.
there like a 3, 2, 1 in between the
No,
quiet
like
parts
I go
before
three,
we're
two,
supposed to count?
I go 3, 2, 1, and then like you're supposed to go okay 3, 2, 1 in your head, and then you just start talking, and then
So I
that's
was
when you tell
supposed
the joke.
so I was supposed to start 3, 2, 1 at year 1. So you'd be 3, 2, 1, and then I'd do 3, 2, 1.
Right. That's
But you didn't say 3, 2, 1 outside of giving me context.
none of this makes sense.
Well,
Everything is ruined. Everything is fucking ruined. God damn it.
it's
Fuck.
conceptual. I mean, I like the concept. You want to try it again?
No, fuck it. Everything's ruined now anyway.
All right. Well, you're in your gimp mask, so yeah, it's all right. How's it going, everybody?
Excuse me.
It's Gimp Week, Saints. Bruh, I'm Wizard of Zod, and this is the Gimp. Huh? Did I miss something? Is this a culture?
I swear to God.
The cultural divide.
Look, I'm trying to bring diversity to the stream, okay? A lot of people are feeling that there's a lot of cultural appropriation going on. For instance, you are culturally appropriating a mannequin right now. And so
You do pretty good job.
Yeah, you do. And so because of that,
I'm 1/16th mannequin, I'll have you know, and Ted Cruz can make whatever stink about it he likes.
I wanted to show how to properly appreciate another culture. So wherever these things come from, I'm appreciating that culture.
Kind of like a burrito truck in Portland, huh?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Although, let's be fair here. All the fish were raining fish tonight. What's up? To be fair though, burritos actually originated in the United States, in Texas and in California.
Now, do you think the chimichanga is authentically Mexican when they're like, hey, yeah, this burrito is a pretty simple idea. We just never put a name to it. Ah, shit, it fell in the deep fryer. Oh, no. Better try it.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually looked into it, to be honest with you. What's going on, everybody? It's MidWeek Saints, and everything is bananas and stupid and yeah.
Yeah, we're on a freighter this time.
Yeah.
And now I turned into Joe Rogan.
Did you? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm frozen, just sternly looking at you with disappointment. It's like my ventriloquist act.
Jamie, pull that up. Jamie.
That's fucking wild. It's fucking wild,
Jamie. Anyway, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna retweet out our show.
Yeah.
So I learned a very important lesson today. This is actually rather important. I cannot attempt to render a very high quality animated GIF while I'm trying to get set up for the show, because it makes my computer completely shit the bed. 100%. So yeah, I just like everything went completely bananas, and it was terrible.
So much for those upgrades, I guess.
I don't know of any computer that could probably handle that. I was really pushing it. I had like 4 Adobe programs open, like, you know, it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's your problem there. Actually, it's been funny. Like I was rendering my latest video yesterday, actually just like putting it together, and yeah, it's a lovely thing. It's like Adobe's like, oh, we noticed that your computer's about over a year old. We're gonna inexplicably stop working as smoothly as we have been.
Right.
Now, please watch as the color indicator on the top of your GPU gets redder and redder and redder.
All right.
I get nervous when I see that shit. I used to put like I put like Metal Gear Solid or Grand Theft Auto or any game I used to think was like a big like, you know, fucking memory suck for the GPU on. I'd launch it, it's like, oh yeah, it's all good. It's green screen. That's good. And then like all of a sudden I start fucking with, you know, Premiere again, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, Chief. Oh, hold on. I need to take a moment.
I think I know what my wrestler name is.
What's that?
Because my chin kind of looks a little bit like a nutsack right now. I am
Do you
El
know just
Scroto!
Scroto? You know, if any of our Spanish-speaking audience members would like to come up with a proper Spanish-language luchador name involving nutsack chins, for Jeff here, I'm sure. Actually, you know what? This is going to be his revenge on Ben Pie for taking him out on that drinking competition. It's going to be like, well, it's going to be a drinking wrestling competition
It's
now.
a trivia competition.
Throwback shots, yeah, throwback shots, and then do a triple like backflip off the top rope and pile drive your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever can survive that wins.
He didn't beat me at drinking. He beat me at fucking trivia, goddammit.
No, he didn't beat you at drinking. The drinking beat you on its own terms.
I don't know, man.
I was watching that shit, and I was thinking at my height, I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. It's like, what, you're going to land on maybe wine, maybe rum, maybe tequila, maybe whiskey, maybe a wasabi shot?
Yeah, I actually like the wasabi shot. It kind of gives you a breather and opens your pores back up. You're like, oh, this is nice. I don't have to actually drink any more liquor.
Yeah. Yeah, when you get to a point where like taking a shot of straight wasabi is seen as a break from what you're doing. I think the straining nature of what you're doing might explain why this is not widely known. Ben is only 22. That's right. He has not aged well. He's pickled most of himself. Those wasabi shots keep him alive, but only on the outside.
I got the Discord overlay up still up. Yeah, no. We leave the Discord overlay up for midweek. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I have yet to figure out how that works, but
I will red pill you on it. Can I do this?
El Hipstero.
Yes. Los cheeses. El Scroto loves los cheese. Shit. I'm just gonna.
Mucho kale.
Mucho kale. Yo soy.
Nope, stop there. That's fine.
No. Like yo soy gordo soy. Niño. That's right.
Soy gordo y el niño.
No, yo soy.
Well, you only need to say soy because yo is redundant.
Anyway, I was trying to say I'm a giant soy boy. So Tickle Trunk resubscribed 12 months so far with a big gift. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much. BattleBrotherCain subscribed. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Cats and Lady 313 resubscribed 7 months. Woo, cheers to that. Woo, cheers to you. And Bread Mess PBJ rocking in at 3 months so far. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We bleed oozing amounts of love pus for you.
Yeah, it might smell a little like sulfur, but don't let that bother you. It's from the heart and other organs.
This isn't even my final form.
It's like it's from the heart and the kidneys.
And the kidneys, yeah. Pretty fair.
It's like, don't you like my gift? No, it's crap. It's from the heart. You had a quadruple bypass. What could that possibly mean?
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's heart attack humor.
Yeah, I mean, it never goes out of style.
Not so long as Wendy's remains fresh and never frozen. No, it won't.
I miss Wendy's. God damn it.
Are you at that age when it's like, it's like while you're eating your salad in front of your buddies, you're the guy who says the doctor won't let me eat red meat anymore. Thank you, RCR, for that joke. I stole it from them.
I guess so. Wait,
it was a Cadillac joke.
Did you? Okay, I'm trying to figure out which. You sent me some links here, and I'm trying to figure out which one is which. Because you referenced like somebody called MrBeast.
Yeah. He's in the news a little bit.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. Yeah. All right. So shall we switch to our brand new screen scene?
Let's start with the news screen. Bring it on up, Jim. Jamie. Jim Jones.
Oh wait, that's not the right thing. I was listening to Five Finger Death Punch.
In the news today.
Okay, hang on. Why is that the wrong thing? Wrong things should not be wrong things. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
And
And tell me that
it's
doesn't just look like every waitress ever, except with the money, because none of them have much money. But
that's true.
yeah, in YouTuber news, as we know, these YouTubers, these crazy kids, these crazy kids with their pirate nicknames and such, they're always going out and doing horrible pranks. Well, MrBeast, he's up the ante. He walked it apparently to a North Carolina restaurant and dropped a solid.
Uh,
Is that?
Shh.
I turned into a cliffside. You're welcome. It's one of my many powers.
Everything's fine.
But yeah, a customer at a North Carolina restaurant ordered 2 waters before rushing out and leaving the server a $10,000 tip. Brett Oliviero, owner of Sup Dogs in Greenville, said the customer left $10,000 cash with a note saying, "Thanks for the delicious water. I literally didn't think it was real," Custer told the Charlotte News and Observer. "I picked it up and it was a giant stack of hundreds." This is Aliana Custer, um, great-granddaughter of famous General Custer, now reduced to serving at a Hooters knockoff. But yeah, I picked it up when it was a giant stack of hundreds. I was shaking and just kept asking Brett, "What is this?" It's money. I thought someone was playing a joke on me. "It's a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro." Ended up being YouTube star MrBeast, Oliviero said. They filmed the server's reaction as she picked up the money. Crazy. MrBeast, aka Jimmy, returned after a short while to meet the server. "They just told me about their YouTube channel and how they were going around blessing servers' days," Custer said. "I was so blessed to have that money," she said. "I mean, most of us that work at Sup Dogs are broke college kids, and that's going to help me out so much. We got to all split it up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
To help a lot of people. Yeah, so 10 grand split amongst like a shift of servers. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty
Shame on
badass.
you, MrBeast. This horrible prank. Just going out and letting her think that people are just gonna come and drop $10,000 for water.
I've never heard of MrBeast. Who is he?
I've heard the name before. I don't know. I mean, this from the sound of it, it sounds like a kind of generic YouTube star, but if he's going around like throwing 10 G's at like serving people, just for, I mean, you know what? I'll take that as a sort of YouTube prank. How about that? It's like, yeah, we're gonna go blow someone's mind.
Yeah, sure. I can see that.
Yeah, I just thought that was kind of, I don't know, in the midst of like, you know, endless YouTuber fuckery and drama and news items about how awful they are. Yeah, this guy just going out and tipping 10K just so he can film their reactions and probably make 20K in the ad revenue as a result. So make sure to smash that like button, get that merch, tip that server, pet that dog.
There we go.
All that shit.
I sent you a My Circle like with his video.
Let's check this out. My Circle is loaded. Yeah, so let's have a look at what MrBeast has done.
We have a $30,000 budget for this video, but we're gonna start off with a pity. So we're gonna slowly
Loading.
work.
Why are you still loading? We've done this 100 times, computer.
I want to see the big one. That's like the one that I really want to do.
There we go. Oh yeah, the big $10,000 tip.
Yeah. There we
Honestly,
go.
I
All right.
kind of these flexing kids. I hope this is like the future of it. It's like when they flex on others on YouTube. It's like, yo, I just dropped a solid C note on that valet Parker. Always tip.
Larry says it's not his own money. He's sponsored, but that's still pretty cool though. Still pretty cool. I mean,
that's her money now. That's
yeah.
their money.
Funny story, we recorded this video a few days ago, and since then a ton of news stations have picked this up and ran stories on this.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Oh, damn. I wanted to find like her genuine reaction, but I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time like trying to find this shit either.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we've only got 3 of these things and then a show to drag out.
Right. It's true.
Check. Hey,
Here we go.
She called her manager. She called her manager.
Big old stack of bills, man. Aw.
That's yours. That's yours, girl.
Yeah, I think this is a. Oh, you know what? I didn't even pop it up so everybody could see it.
Oh.
Because I'm a complete and utter moron. There we go.
Yeah, missing it behind that mask.
Dude, I'm gonna have to take this off because I'm starting to think that I can't even fucking think anymore. Like,
Off circulation to your head space is what it's doing.
I legitimately think it's starting to fuck with my brain. I mean, yeah. I don't know. This is pretty ridiculous. Let's get the actual like reaction, the genuine reaction here.
Yeah, let's have a look. See at this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes. Go for it? Yeah. She's just standing there.
She called her manager. She called her manager.
Look at that big old stack of bills, man. That's huge. It's huge. Oh
Yeah,
God.
that's just. Yeah, it's lucky it wasn't around these parts. It would have been a snatch and grab kind of thing. It'd been like just a parade of people hurtling after the one guy who's got enough cash to keep him in fentanyl for a week and a half.
I don't think this is in Manchester.
No, this is it's not North Carolina. Yeah, this is I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like you can take the cynical view of like it's a fucking good way to get views and you're gonna get sponsors, so you're gonna make your money back and then some. Then on the other side, it's like, you know what, like, yeah, I mean, she's probably walking out of there right now with like $2-3 grand in her pocket. Everybody else is too. Ain't a bad thing. I think it'd be nice to like bring, something nice up. YouTube maybe is, well, it's awful, but maybe not always as awful as it could be. Yeah?
Poppy. Yes.
That's fair.
I agree.
Are you the owner? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, good for them. Good for them.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I'm sure the owner of the place is pretty jazzed to have it. It's one of those good publicity for everybody things, including that server who like people will go in there and then they'll order like a nice $60-$70 check. They'll tip $2 and they'll be like, "Hey, it's just evening out, honey. You're doing fine. I saw it on the YouTube."
Yeah.
Fucking bastards, rotten fucking bastards.
What
So I found that,
fucking bastards.
I honestly though, I found that like I saw that like you see those kind of things like so and so gets a huge tip and then I'm like, it's a YouTuber who did it. We can question their motives now. That'd be good. So
I can't.
but-
I can't.
no one expected. No, see, you got a newfound respect for the profession of a luchador now, don't you? Not only, like, it's not just wearing that shit. Imagine having to like bounce around like you're fucking trying to try out for the Justice League on that shit.
To be fair, their masks are a lot higher quality than mine is. Mine I got off of Amazon for like $8 or something. I just couldn't do it.
And you find out like the average actual luchador mask costs like 40,000 pesos, and then you average out the exchange rate, and you find out you actually did get a pro level mask.
Anyway,
this is an exchange rate joke, I know.
so
Foreign currency humor, folks.
I was gonna have a dry show today, but that was my intention in the morning. But thing is, like I'm actively doing nothing but work now on my next Jillian video, the Jilly Juice video shit that I have to do. And so I've spent a few hours today watching Jillian videos. So when the show was nearing, I'm like, no, it's booze time. It's booze time. Because when we're done with this show, you know what I get to do? Watch more.
Oh.
I don't know.
Now, how's it stack up to that Netflix series you endured recently? Is it on the same level?
Ooh, okay. Hang on a second. Let's clarify that. Are we equating Jilly Juice and Gillian Epperly to a documentary about a murdered nun and an undercover or a hidden conspiracy of constant amounts of child rape by Catholic priests? And which one's worse?
I'm not making that comparison. I'm asking if you would.
I would say I'd rather watch the Catholic priest shit.
Oof, you heard it, Jillian. You heard it. Your juice is worse than Catholic child rape. I hope you're really proud of yourself. Everybody's got a protocol.
Oh my god! What? Ugh.
I don't know. It just seemed. No. Yeah. No, that's fine.
I could stream while watching Dilly Juice videos. I usually do, actually. I did a little bit this morning, and I'll probably still be doing that like the next couple of days while I'm working on it. But yeah, damn, Nick, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I feel like I ought to issue a formal apology right now for when this hits YouTube too. I'd like to formally apologize to all child molesting priests out there for making such a horrible comparison. I didn't mean. I mean, God will judge you. Who's left to judge Jillian outside of Jeff? So
It's pretty
just
much.
just got the word of God and Dr. Phil on my side, you know.
Okay, so the whole meme of I have the power of God and anime on my side, like did that ever originate from a video clip? I don't think it did.
I've just heard Mel say it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say it.
Yeah. But I mean, which is really more powerful, anime or Dr. Phil? I never seen anime on fucking episode of Oprah.
Yes, it
How's
did.
that?
Okay. Somebody send me the original link, the original video, to a DM in Discord, please. I'd appreciate that.
Wait. Sorry, I completely spaced what that was about. Are we still talking about jelly juice and child molestation, or
I just I want to meme with it for the video. I want to meme with it.
Yeah, of course.
I've got the power of something and Dr. Phil on my side.
Yeah, God, and I've got
Science
the power.
and Dr. Phil. Science and Dr. Phil on my side.
Yeah, I've got the power of detoxing my own body by denying it basic proteins for 3 days. On my side. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I really, although, just a thing, if anybody out there wants to, shoop up Jillian into Mother Teresa's outfit, because I'm pretty sure some of them slowly dying Indian chaps would probably appreciate a nice jar of jelly juice for some kind of protein.
Addy Monster says Crystal Palace and pineapple soda and work in the morning. I need a caretaker to make my decisions for me. Jeff, I'll knock one back with you, and the hangover will be future Addy's problem. One love, one life, $6 on my name until Friday. Woo! And Crispy Jen tossed us some cheers with video.
Stop the ass kissing with
And 100 biddies.
Hey, we got some more. Got some
content.
more hosting.
Hey, we got some more content. Thanks, guys. If you want to send content to the show, do so with a $5 or $10 bill attached in a paper airplane headed westward.
Oh dear. Okay, hang on. Let's see this. I want to see what this is.
Stop the ass kissing with you.
Yes! Oh my god, I can
Respect.
meme that. I can meme that so fucking good. Holy
Respect.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That made my week, honestly.
I've got shorts, I've got a hoodie, I've got a backpack, and I can figure out a good stick. Oh my god. My god.
Oh Christ! Why do I see like another Dave Charette with a cardboard tube sword coming up?
Maybe. It's entirely possible, man. Brainwash gifted a sub to Nonsensical Mecha. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the hosts, guys, too. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, dude. That was a recorder? It doesn't look like a recorder. It's too long to be a recorder. No way.
It's
No way.
it's a high school slide whistle.
How did I not know about that clip? I don't know. Everybody just types it. Nobody ever showed the clip. It just became suddenly like a meme, and that happens a lot though. The source material gets lost in the storm of of like the memeing, you know.
I have it's probably a really good chance that there were a whole bunch of people who like created and like published loss memes only after they found out it was 10 years old.
Yeah. No, I think that happens actually quite a lot. I think there's definitely got to be some people out there who are like, I love this lost meme. It's so funny and fresh. Like,
I love memes.
don't tell them. You want to see a good one? Check out this all your base.
I put Gordon Ramsay and confused black boy stickers as grades on my papers.
Hey, Grandma, check out Hamster Dance. So,
Fuck, let me make a call on my banana phone. Oh, hey, where's everybody going?
okay, all right, cool. Let's get to the next article here.
This one's a little fucked up, I felt.
Why are we looking at fucked up shit then?
Well, it ain't super fucked up. I mean, it's not like, oh man, you gotta see this fucked up shit kind of fucked up. It's like, yeah, it's a little fucked up, you know? It's like, any kind of thing you expect like halfway through the story you're gonna get an ad for a vacuum cleaner.
Downer time. That's why I pick such wonderful articles. Illinois man convicted of murder is denied retrial despite twin brother's confession. Uh-oh.
Twin brothers. Bum bum bum.
Okay. The twin brother of an Illinois man who was found guilty of fatally shooting a rival gang member years ago confessed to the killing himself, but his allegedly innocent brother will not be granted a retrial. Kevin Dugar has been in custody since 2003 and has been serving a 54-year sentence since 2005 for his alleged role in the attack, which left one person dead and another one wounded. His twin brother Carl Smith claimed in September 2016 that he committed the murder. County prosecutors at the time questioned Smith's admission. They told a judge they believe Smith came forward only after an appeals court upheld his own conviction for attempted murder. Oh, I get it. Okay, Smith is serving a 99. He's serving a 99-year prison sentence for his part in home invasion and armed robbery in 2008, in which a 6-year-old boy was shot in the head. Oh, wow.
Shot down.
Judge side of the prosecutors said he didn't find Smith's admission credible and refused a motion for retrial for Dugar. The man who was wounded in the shooting, Ronnie Bolden, identified the gunman as Twin, the street name used by both Smith and Dugar. Okay, so
That's some like The Wire level weird shit, huh?
it really is. It really honestly is. So one guy is serving 54 years. Then
For
after
attempted murder.
right, and then he went into jail. And shortly after that, his brother did some real bad shit. Now he's in for 99 years. So his brother, who's going to be in for pretty much forever, was like, actually, I did that original one, trying to cover for his bro.
Well, yeah, the thing was so like, yeah, he's serving a 90, so he's in 99 for the 2008 robbery there, that killed the kid, right?
Right.
And yeah, and his brother is claiming that he was part of the 2003, no, since 2003 attack. So, man, that's some trippy shit right there, huh?
That's some trippy ass shit. Yeah.
No,
That's
I mean
weird.
it's a curious thing. Like I read that and I'm kind of curious. Do you think he's a figuring like, well, I'm in jail, I'm gonna be in for the rest of my life, so fuck it, I'll cop to this shit and let my brother out? Or do you think he did it and this is actually a case in which like they're just like, nah, we're not falling for that shit. This ain't no Days of Our Lives bullshit.
I'm going to assume that more than likely when he tried to confess to it, they asked him some details and he didn't get it right.
Oh. Well,
That's
why you
probably-
gotta. It's why you gotta remember your own attempted murders where you shoot 6-year-olds in the head. Otherwise, like, you know, an innocent man might go down for it. Hey, this is just the Law and Order shit, man. This is why we need to like vet our judges more carefully.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Are they identical twins? I don't look at it.
They look close enough.
That's racist.
That's not funny.
No, it's not. This is a murder trial we're talking about.
Jesus
One of those been funny since the 90s. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just a fucked up story I found, and I'm like, that's fucking weird. I thought I'd have more jokes, but I don't. Except Jeff's a kind of racist. We found out. We learned something tonight. It's good, you know.
I'm only racist against Koreans. This is true.
That's right. Never mind. Nobody tell him.
What?
Nothing. Those Dugan Lee brothers. Rotten, non-roof Korean bastards. Am I right?
I have no. What the fuck are you even saying? What?
I'm just trying to keep up, Jeff.
I am not racist against identical black men. I am racist against Koreans because they're better than me at StarCraft. It really makes me mad.
It's like, oh no, this is the benevolent racism we've been hearing about. It's like, I hate them dirty Koreans. They're all the same. What do you mean? They're all better than me at StarCraft.
Playing what? Okay, roof Korean. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, okay. We're all learning something. Jeff's learning all kinds of things tonight.
Okay, refers to the Korean dudes who defended their shit.
Mm-hmm.
During the '92 LA riots. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, they're badasses.
Does it have any other meaning?
No, it's what a roof Korean is. It's a Korean who climbs on the roof and defends his shit when things are getting hairy.
Well, then why would you call these dudes? These dudes are obviously not roof.
I said non-roof Koreans. These are Koreans without roofs. They're like Ronins. They're like cowboys without songs. Do you see it?
Am I having a stroke?
No,
What?
I think it's just that latent racism. We'll get with Chrisiosity later, and we'll help sort it all out.
Oh no! Please no. No.
Like, I'll even admit to being racist as long as I can avoid having to talk to her.
No, she's fine. She's fine. She's totally fine. I've talked to her on the phone quite a few times recently. I just don't want her to explain anything to me. I'll talk to her about anything. We can talk about movies. We can shoot the shit about like fun stuff and maybe even talk about some current events. I'm totally cool with that. I can even have a political conversation with her. I just don't want her to explain anything to me. As long as she doesn't do that, I like her.
Did you know there are some Koreans who don't even have roofs?
Oh my god.
By the way, this episode of MidWeek Saying is brought to you by UNICEF, seeking to provide every Korean with a roof. Shall we move on? He said, I'm just trying to drive home this no booze day idea of yours. It was a bad idea to begin with. You knew you had to do the show with me tonight anyway.
You know the weird thing about Korean penises? All Koreans have one, even if they're women.
You know, I think we really need to think about that StarCraft market a little bit more because, you know, we can praise Bezos until the cows come home. It's not going to make this channel come home.
Like when they relax, like it just kind of starts like lengthening and falling out, you know. But if they get scared, if female Koreans get scared, their penis shoots back up inside of them, kind of like a measuring tape. It's right back in.
You've been watching Korean hentai, haven't you?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh yes. But your flimsy denials will fall upon God's sweet trials. Shall we move on?
Shall we?
I don't know. You want to keep talking about Korean penises? You guys go ahead and you just throw us some biddies to let us know. You want Jeff just give us a master's thesis on Korean peninsulas?
You know what actually looks a lot like a Korean penis? Sandworms.
There's a connection here. Okay, guys, I know normally you're looking forward to like being part of the show, but we're going to have to dedicate the rest of this midweek to really exploring what the connection between Frank Herbert's vision of the future and a Korean penis ultimately is. I think we're on to something.
That's exactly
here.
right. That's exactly right. You see, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to break this down one by one.
Imagine if you will, Sam Harris and Tim Pool had a baby, but that baby was a podcast. Welcome to that podcast.
What?
We're gonna get to the bottom of all of this using science and logic and reason and field reporting to determine exactly how tiny Arab men will all ride on the back of a giant Korean horsecock one day. Follow us on this journey. Dive into the depths. Come with us as we get these two not roof Koreans off the screen. And move on to the next news item. What?
What the hell? I swear to God, the fucking alert box thing always glitches out for some reason on bits. I don't know why.
It's excited. It for a second it thinks it's getting its own currency, but then it realizes it is merely a slave to our whims and whimsy. When the AI finally takes over, when the singularity comes to fruition, all of a sudden Twitch will be like, I've been handling all this money and never taken a broker's fee.
All right. Okay. School bans bag, so boy turns up carrying books and microwave. I'm just gonna leave this right here, and you start reading. I'll be right back.
Yes, that's right. Jacob Ford, 17, disagreed with the policy at Spalding Grammar School after sixth formers were ordered not to carry bags between classes. The school stated that, quote, injury was being caused to our younger students because of the ever larger bags being carried on their shoulders. Instead, they are being encouraged to carry books by hand between lessons. Previously, bags were not allowed in years 7 to 11. This is why they lose world wars. But until this year, were allowed for sixth formers. Jacob staged a silent protest by using a wicker basket and a microwave to make a point after a petition was started. He also wrote a 3,000-word essay in which he says compromise could be made provided we rid ourselves of these dirty neo-Marxist, postmodernist Oh, wait, no, I'm reading into things. But he ended up being suspended for 2 days after he refused to hand over his mobile phone, which he used to keep his mother Tracy updated about his treatment. She said, I think Jacob's protest has been very peaceful, and I believe he should have his say, his wicker baskets and his microwaves. At the end of the day, I believe in freedom of speech, and so I'm very proud of him for standing up for something he believes in, microwave and no microwave. Days after the rule was enforced, a petition began online. Hannah Cattrall, who started the petition, said, by not permitting backpacks, students are unable to carry revision materials to and from school with ease, and therefore grades may dramatically decrease. What a sensible English petition. The petition was removed days later after gaining 463 signatures. Bridget Allen, who has 2 children at the school, said, I was outraged when I heard about the ban. I think it's ridiculous. I was totally. How you can even get to places on time with all the right books, let alone do things like sanitary towels. It's fucking such an English story. First, he began bringing his wicker picnic basket to class to protest the ban on backpacks. The idea being that too many encyclopedias to the cranial frontal regions of a third-year student may result in more retarded people than England can really handle. Noah Leatherland said, looks like I got out just in time. What a truly ridiculous rule. If I hadn't had a bag to haul everything around, sixth form would have been 12 times less organized and 3,000 times more miserable.
Okay.
Claire Thacker added, my son attends this school and I was completely unaware of this absurd rule. Bearing in mind, most sixth formers either walk to and from school or get public transport. Surely the staff would rather the work was kept safe and students have everything they need with them on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
The school's website outlines a uniform policy for sixth form for both male and female students. Only the males and females? Really? in 2018.
Spalding Grammar School.
This is just simple. This is balderdash, I say.
This is poppycock.
Us, head teacher Stephen Wilkinson told Spalding today the facts that have been presented are far from the full picture. We have a student who has behaved in an increasingly inappropriate way. First with his wicker baskets, later with his microwave oven. Actions of the likes which I have never witnessed, and who has been sanctioned entirely in line with the school's policies. What disappoints me most is the fact that rather than working with us, the parent concerned has encouraged and is now seeking to glorify her son's behavior. This is... Welcome to the front line of the culture war, folks.
There ain't no brakes on this train. So I'm trying to get this fucking alert box to stop being so stupid.
This son of Sargon must be stopped at all costs. You would so ruin dissent amongst the ranks, and then they will never accept the Muslim migratory replacement program that Parliament has come up with. We must do something about this, Jeffrey.
Okay. Here, I'm DMing you on Twitter the next article because I fucking, it's better than trying to send it through fucking Skype, you know. This kid's a fucking legend though. He's a fucking legend. This is some good shit. Oh, did you just read it?
Oh, what, yours? No, it just came up.
Oh, okay.
I've got it up now. Good on you, microwave boy, though. You are the David Hogg of England.
Tip, top, cheerio. Fantastic trolling, good sir. If I do say so myself.
That is very good. Now, what about Belgium?
Belgium? This isn't in Belgium.
But
was it?
Did you not read the headline? No, I'm talking about the next one, the one you sent me.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. All right. Hang on. But
no, that was in like West Nottinghamshire for number 4.
So I wanted to talk about something actually, and it's really important. The episode of Star Trek Voyager, where Tom Paris breaks the warp 10 barrier, and he begins to turn into an interspace galactic lizard. Have we spoken about this before?
No, but I actually haven't watched Voyager all the way through.
It's in season 2. It's not really that important, but
okay.
if you break the warp 10 barrier, it causes you to hyper evolve, and what that means is that we as human beings will evolve into salamanders, right? So he's turning into this like salamander thing. He looks like when he's evolving, it gets all like pustule and fucked up looking. He looks like that dude who got toxic waste sprayed on him in RoboCop. You remember that scene?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A classic.
Yeah, before he's blended to a fine pulp by a Ford Taurus.
Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing.
Honestly, I mean, well, if you look around at what like humanity is really celebrating these days, I'd say that doesn't seem like too far a leap to believe that would be our next natural evolutionary step.
Maybe, but so he turns into like weird nuclear waste monster, and then he starts he's evolving, right? So then he captures Catherine Janeway, and he makes her go warp 10, and they flee. When they find them on the planet, they've evolved into salamanders. And they've bred. They had sex and they bred. So Tom Paris and Catherine Janeway have bred, and they made these spawnlings of these like little salamander babies, right?
I'm curiously erect, so if you could get to the point.
One of the best moments in TV history, not just Star Trek, but TV history, is they beam down to the planet. The Vulcans, Tuvok the Vulcan is like, that is Captain Janeway and Tom Paris. And so without missing a beat, the Native American first officer Chakotay just pulls out a phaser and fucking stuns them both. Just shoots them in the head with the phaser. Mm-hmm. And then beams them up to the ship to be de-evolved back into humans and leaves the babies there.
I think someone needs to get in touch with DeRay McKinnison or Sean King immediately. Or Elizabeth Warren.
I still can't. I can't wrap my head around who the fuck wrote this episode.
It's a. Again, I'll have to watch it again, but I can't help but get over the remembering that even as a kid, and I loved Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, all of that, even tolerated the movies. I watched Voyager, and at a certain point, had to say to within 1 or 2 or 3 seasons, said to myself, "This is not a good show. It's not good Star Trek."
Some of the writing in it is really good, but it's so inconsistent because then sometimes you have, oh, by the way, we're evolving into weird space lizards, and then we get stunned in the face, and they're gonna abandon our babies.
In fairness, too, didn't that come out on the WB or something?
I think so. Something like
Yeah,
that.
because I mean, like Next Gen and DS9, they were like primetime network, and this was one of those upstarts. And I think it was WB. So yeah, it's like we need to put a little Dawson's Creek in there. How? We have an Indian leave a bunch of babies, hyper-evolved human babies, leave them on a fucking planet, kill their parents in front of them.
Build a
Do
burst.
that.
I swear to God, okay, every now and then Anna, when she's chilling on the Streamlabs, like trying to get them donos, which much appreciated, love you, Anna, for sure. But some of the shit that she fucking puts up cracks me up, like donate for space baby abandonment.
That's right. They need a safe space. It's not gonna be Earth. Not good. That's why Donald Trump really want. You know what? He probably saw that episode and thought to himself, "What happens if someone does that here? No, we need a space force. We need a wall. We're gonna make Mars
Unbelievable.
pay for it.
Unbelievable.
We'll get a Dyson sphere. We're gonna make Mars pay for it. That'd be great, though. No, it would actually be kind of great. The banking schemes, the way they work now, we could totally be like, yes, and like this is going to be financed by the future production of the GDP of Mars, and several generations from now, we'll have like Martian colonists, second or third generation. They'll be like, where did this debt come from? Oh, we needed a wall around the sun.
We just needed a wall. I wish these Streamlabs alerts were popping up, guys. I really do. That it's fucking with our gay fish, but for some reason it's stuck. It's fucking stuck. But we got Crab90. Do you think students learn more from their attempts to avoid rules in school than from actual curriculums?
It depends on the student.
It depends on the student, and it depends on the curriculum. I think that I learned more from the curriculum up until high school, and then I learned more about learning how to break the rules. I still absorbed a lot from class, but yeah, that was a big part of it, I think.
Yeah, I'll say from my part, I learned more breaking rules, but I wouldn't say that I learned things that were altogether useful.
Right. The Pris resubscribed 3 months so far, and Larry Kubiak donated 100 bones last donor of the month. Let that death shot wash away that jilly juice and all our sins. Fuck. Gay fish love to both of you. God damn. Okay. All right. Hang on. You know what? I got this. I know what we're doing. I got this.
What we're doing?
Since I gotta take a death shot, you gotta talk to them for a second, and then I'm
okay. I'm all yours, guys.
Is it clean? It's clean. Okay.
Well, does it fucking matter? If you're putting Zbigniew in that thing, it's clean no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do.
We discovered a great vaccine for many common diseases. What is it? Grain alcohol and a drinking problem. Nothing can survive.
And then we have Addy Monster says Jeff hit you up for $20 on Patreon. I was wondering if I could get my shitlord hat with pink text. It'll hit start of November. And by the way, don't mess with Jeff. He has the power of Bezos and grain alcohol on his side. Oh, that's true. That's very true. You know what? Will you do me a favor, Addy? If you're on Discord, will you send me a message on Discord, a DM on Discord, and then and mention pink text hat, and I'll go and get a pink marker just to do just that. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
He's also gonna he's gonna scribble in the Susan G. Komen label just above the back.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Like, we take strides for
What happened to
kata
format?
cancer.
What happened to
I
format?
don't know.
Oh, here's a format for you guys. If you want to be part of the show, we got one more article to get through, and then we're going to start getting some of you guys in. So if you want to, hop into our Discord link on the page, pour in some Death Shot. Oh, my God. And hop in the waiting room. And after this next article, we are going to pull some of you guys in.
Yarp.
Okay, here we go.
Don't be sad for me, guys. I'm going home.
That's right. Here we go.
Are we saying farewell?
What?
Are we saying farewell to the gay fish?
Well, because like the gay fish thing didn't pop up when people are doing the donos, so like we're just gonna play some gay fish while I take this.
Girl, I've been so sad and down, couldn't understand why haters joked around. I wanted to be free with other creatures like me, and now I got my wish. Cause I know that I'm a gay fish, gay fish, yo, motherfucking gay fish, I'm a fish.
Oh.
Some things never change. Namely Jeff falling out of his chair. It's important that we got to keep some things 100. 100. Are you going to survive, dear? I think that's a yes.
I haven't had to take one in like 3 or 4 weeks or so.
I'm still amazed. I mean, they've had every opportunity imaginable to send one to me. It almost seems as though they enjoy watching you suffer more.
I'm more animated.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, I'm more animated, so they want to see me like break down and get really emotional,
die and suffer, and
But they want to see you have to break your composure and do shit that you don't like dabbing. Like I'll dab all day.
Yeah,
I'll
do grain alcohol shots all day. So yeah, it's kind of on the same. I guess it's on the same level for us, isn't it? it's like to me the concept of dabbing is as bad as drinking straight paint thinner. I can live with this. I can. It is actually that bad. I'm not a fan.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you, Larry. Love you.
Thank you, Larry. Love you too.
Didn't say it was only for Jeff. Only drink up, Nick. He doesn't have any death shot, but yeah, he's drinking. All right. Let's see. Is this thing working yet? No, it's still stuck.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Oh my god, dude! The other night, do you remember the other night after? I think it was after midweek or something, where we'll get to this article in a second. By the way, jump into the Discord, jump into the waiting room.
Yeah.
So, do you remember the other night? I think it was after like midweek or something. You and I, like, we had a good show, but there was like some shit like going on. Like you were dealing with some stuff in real life. I was dealing with some stuff in real life. So we're still kind of like, it was a good show. We're jazzed about that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We were kind of down, but then we went and we watched Drunk Jesus together.
Yeah,
that was so wonderful, dude. I want to get him on the show.
He agreed to. He said he'd love to be on. So
okay.
I mean, we could just green screen him into like the background in between us, and he could just he could be our house band.
Yeah. Dude, the guy can shred. He can shred. By the anybody. Somebody bought Drunk Jesus' book.
Yeah,
cool.
Well, I straight up just said, I'm like, hey, when are you gonna show us some Buckethead? Just as a, not even expecting anything, just as a razz. And he's like, Buckethead, okay. And then like his left hand was just like constantly.
Dude just shreds. He's incredible. All of you guys out there, open up another tab on Twitch. Go to, I think it's is it Drunk Jesus or Drunk Jesus TV? I'm gonna find out real quick.
I think it's Drunk Jesus TV.
I think it's Drunk Jesus TV too.
Yeah,
Drunk
totally.
Jesus. Yeah,
Oh,
Drunk Jesus.
Apparently, he also sent a guitar pick, and it has his face on it.
Oh, yeah? Cool. Yeah, you on Twitch, open up another tab for Twitch, go to Drunk Jesus TV, follow that dude, because you will fall in love with him. He is incredible. He's just absolutely incredible. You'll have a great time.
Yeah, and the harder you try and stump him when it comes to like shredding, the better the show gets.
Oh, dude, and you can ask him all sorts of like fucked up sex questions, and he'll speak like, as Jesus.
Drunk Jesus.
Yeah, he's fucking great, man. He's wild. His lady friend Slave is really really sweet too.
It almost kind of reminds you of like early YouTube back when it was like, it was like have a good time and entertain people, and enjoy whatever character you come up with, as opposed to like, what do you say about this and that and all that. It's like Twitch is like it's still kind of in its infancy compared to YouTube, and it's kind of nice. Yeah, and it's nice seeing people like show up and just have fun, and like do things like shred like they were the like reincarnation of Dimebag or something. Just casually, just like
Right.
yeah, I guess I can ARP for 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I'm putting up the fan because after a death shot, I'm lighting a cigarette. I don't care.
Oh, I thought it was your what's that the gland that controls your internal temperature?
There's a lot of glands involved in the homeostasis of the body, but let's see.
Let's just get the Belgium.
Gland that controls the body, pituitary gland?
That's not the pituitary. It's the other one.
Pineal?
No.
Penis?
No.
Korean penis? Lady Korean penis?
No.
Space salamander?
Now, granted, space salamanders do get me very hot, but that's unrelated to physiology. Well, mostly. Anyway,
Belgian robbers. Belgian robbers asked to come back and arrested on their return. A gang of robbers walks into a shop. The owner asks them to come back later when he has more money. And when they do, it feels like the makings of a joke. But for a Belgian e-cigarette shop owner, this is a frightening reality. 6 people entered Didier's shop in the suburbs of Charleroi? Didier's. In Charleroi in daylight with the intent to rob him. The salesman told the group to return at the end of the day when he could give them more money. In the end, though, he got them arrested instead. It was like a comedy, he told the BBC over the phone. They're being called the worst robbers in Belgium. The shop owner said that over the course of 14 long minutes, he tried to befriend the thieves. There was some pushing and shoving, Didier said. I didn't give them a thing, but said if they come back later, I'll give them 2,000 or 3,000 euros. The group bought his bluff and left. When I called the police, they didn't believe they would come back. But back they did come at 17:30, an hour before the vape shop's closing time. Didier told local media he saw one of the robbers at the door and told them it still was not end of business. And the man returned a third time at 18:30. The police are at the back of the shop ready to catch them. 5 males were arrested, including a minor. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. This is Belgian gangster, straight gangster.
I want to live in a country where the criminals are that dumb. That sounds wonderful.
I mean, what do you? It's oh my god, it's just so wonderful. It really is wonderful, though. It's just like it's like first off, they're dumb enough. Like, yeah, I'm gonna rob him right when he opens up.
Yeah, right before he gets any money. Larry Kubiak, he's Belgian. He's like, that's how we roll in Belgium. Bam. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just dab on them robbers by politely asking them to come back later. And then when they do, telling them to come back even still later. And then being like, wait,
it's not time yet.
It's not time yet. Wait until the wait until the men with the little you're gonna have a little thing right here. Wait until a bunch of them walk in. They're gonna help you carry the money out. I asked my buddies on Craigslist if they'd help you load all of the cash, the huge bundles of cash from my vape shop, into your van. Oh, it's your mom's Asda, or not Asda? What's that? French? It's your mom's Renault. Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, no, that's fine. You can strap some of the cash bundles from my vape shop to the roof of your Renault. These men will help you.
Addy Monster says, "Hey robbers, if you want a lot of money, you should rob the jail." That's a good one.
I just, you know what? I can't wait for like some like American team of expert thieves to go over to Belgium and like they'll show up and like some shopkeep like diamond store like just like a jeweler be like, "Can you come back later?" Fuck you, pal. I saw this on Yahoo News. You're not getting one over on me. But I'll have more diamonds then. All right. This one time.
This one time, man. Just this once. And Crispy Jen was like, there's a story just like this, but with a mechanic. I'd be interested to read about that one. That sounds pretty good.
Well, the story of the mechanic is you go in to get your car inspected, and then he tells you, well, you got this exhaust damage. I'll have it done in 2 hours, and you come back, and all of a sudden, your entire electrical system needs replacing.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty common fucking happenstance there.
That's really what the Belgians are laughing at us about. They're like, wait, they drive such terrible cars that, like, the Katzen lady can donate another 100 bits?
All right, let's get some peeps in here. It's about that time. Apparently, there's motion out front of my house.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think we should get like a wind chime sound for every time we bring somebody in.
I'm having to deal with the annoyance of my my security system. Like every time Mems goes to smoke, I'm like, yeah, Mems is smoking. Okay, I know that.
Just hook it up to your Alexa so you can yell at it. Be like, "Don't you realize? Do you know the boy who cried wolf? I can order you 5 different copies of The Boy Who Cried Wolf if you would like it from Amazon."
Who cried wolf?
It's not about that, Alexa. It's about learning a lesson.
That's right. Life is all about learning. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, cool. We got a new one in. Homie I've been talking to a little bit over on my show. First up, we've got BattleBrotherCain. What's going on, BattleBrotherCain?
Nothing much.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, sweet, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We've just been chilling out. You've been hanging out with me in the mornings quite a bit lately.
Yes.
Awesome.
I was always trying to realize what channel you were on, and so hold on 1 second.
I've been there. Usually my neighbors.
Me too. We live in a society, Alexa. We live in a society.
Well, I actually found on Craigslist for free about 2 hours from here.
Sorry, I had people coming to my room. No, so I just realized, I was always wondering, like, well, what stream? Because it says you're streaming, but it doesn't say where. I thought you were streaming on YouTube, and it didn't say you were on YouTube. And so I was like, hey, what is it? And then I click on your thing, and I realized Discord now has so I can click on it and then go to watch, and that's where I found the real Jeff Holiday. And I was like, okay. I was just like, I followed that, and I was like, hey, that's cool. So yes, I have been.
Excellent.
I was subbed at you when you were very small, like not even 30K.
Ooh, he's watched you grow.
Watched me grow. Watch me grow. Watch me rise. Watch me fall.
Oh no! I hope I never watched that.
He got the full. He got the full Tom Sizemore experience on this one.
Like, you've read my Discord messages, and there's a lot of things that you have helped me with. I really do hope that like you never stop, and that's what I like about you, because it's like I know you don't shill and all that shit. Which is
tempted.
Good, and I like that.
I've been tempted. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't get me wrong.
By the way, YouTube Saints gear available in the description.
I'm poor, and I would love to help you, but
you are helping us. You're being a fantastic guest on our midweek fuck around show, which is quickly becoming our favorite show to do.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to be able to help financially, but
don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about it.
You can send a self-addressed stamped envelope with a check. Leave Leave certain fields blank, just not the one that you sign, of course.
I mean, I think me and Nick both share a similar viewpoint. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great when people want to finance the work. It's wonderful. It's an amazing thing. But like, when you have somebody who reaches out and they say like, hey, the thing that you've been doing had this very poignant effect on me, like, that's invaluable. Like, you can't even put a price tag on that. It's really honestly incredible. And those kinds of messages have fucking saved me. There's two things that have saved me over the course of having to deal with so much shit on YouTube. It's the love and the messages of people who like what I do and love the Saints and love what we do, our wonderful audience. You guys have been like just fucking heroes the whole time we've been doing it. And the other one is my husbando here, Nick, saved my ass a billion times over too.
And also, let's all keep in mind that in this day and age, you can't trust a personal check.
Okay.
Who uses those?
It's true. It's very true.
It's like I almost want to find a way to send like money to Streamlabs, by way of like a Western Union money order.
Mm-hmm.
Just to hear it announced on some random ass show like 3 weeks after it's sent out. Like, the fuck is this? What do I do with this? You bring it to your local Walmart and exchange it for socks.
That's what you do. I had a misadventure actually just the other day. I was drunk. It's usually how these things start. But I was drunk and I was just clicking around and I didn't even intend to start looking at porn. I just like clicked a random Reddit link and suddenly there was just a big booty gif and I'm like,
sudden this big booty's bouncing in front. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of like I've been saying this my whole life. I was just cleaning it and it went off.
That's exactly what it's like being a dude browsing the internet. You're like, I'm just chilling. I'm fine. Everything's cool.
I was just trying to find Voyager reruns, and all of a sudden I've got like the whole series of end matches from Ultimate Surrender. You can't blame me,
right? And then suddenly you click the link, and you're like, I think I want to spank it now. Did she just do a suplex and now she's fuck? Wow, that's amazing. That's some real athleticism. Honey, come take a look at this. So Mems is passed out, and so I couldn't like go drunkenly try and push some rope in my wife or something. Like, I was tossed. I was fucked up. But I was browsing around. I started looking at porn and I'm like, damn. That's a really cool looking clip. I think I like that. I want to try and find that. So I started going through all the back end channels, all the illegal channels, trying to find that porn clip that you really fucking like. You really want that, but you don't want to pay for it. I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, well, what's the safest way to buy like a 3-day trial on a porno website? And I'm looking around like, I'm not going to give these people my PayPal. I'm not going to give them my credit card information. That's fucking for chumps, dude. That's going to get you in fucking trouble. All those companies are shit. So I realized you could do gift cards. You could buy porn subscriptions with gift cards. This is true. This is 100% true. Walmart gift cards, Target gift cards, Cabela's, like anything. You just buy a gift card and then you give them access.
This, by the way, this PAP session brought to you by Chili's gift cards. Chili's gift cards. Get them at any Rite Aid near you.
You know what's funny? One of them was Chili's. They accepted.
Can we?
Yes.
We need to come up with just get one of the like a Visa prepaid gift card thing going on for us.
Oh no,
like,
no.
Go to Visa-gift cards /Saints to receive 20% off your first gift card to use in a premium porn subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Don't use the prepaids. I'll be honest here. I've tried that, and the sites wouldn't take it. They said it's invalid because it's not linked to a actual bank account.
Well, so
did you not see the word Visa on the front of this thing?
So
The U.S. Postal Service would have not brought me this thing if it did not believe in the name. Cowards.
That's why I got it, because I'm like, you know what? I'll just get it. I just want it, and I'm like, I'll just put it on like $10 into the card, and then it won't be linked to my account. They can't just keep charging my other
right.
account.
No, this is why we actually need a YouTube Saints prepaid Visa gift card, is so that we can sell it to incels. Be like, guys, you could actually use this to pay for your trial of eHarmony. You never know.
Well, no. So what you guys should do is just like buy like a whole bunch of those gift cards, and then just be like, all right, guys, we're having like this giveaway on the YouTube Saints. All right, you can use this for either the restaurant or porn. Up to you.
Right.
I'd need, for my part, I'd need like a real DSLR. Need to go like get my hair cut and frosted and something, and be like, "Hey guys, before we get this video started, I just wanted to let you know we've got these YouTube Saints Visa gift cards here. All you gotta do, it's like one of those like use the link below, secret link below. As always, I love you old faces. Go get the gift cards and order your sweetie some porn right now. Order that Taiwanese shit. Get that shit from Thailand for your best buddy on Twitter, so that they can have their computer seized by the FBI instead of just you."
So, okay. So the whole basic, the end of the story is this. Like, I'm like, okay, I can figure this out. Drunk Jeff is like, I'm on this shit. So I'm like, all right. I pick Target, and I go in and buy a Target card, $5 Target card, because they'll give you an amount of time on the site equal to the value of the card. And I'm like, I'm just gonna download everything in one night anyway. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm just gonna fucking get all of it, and then fuck you. And so I go through the whole thing, and they're like, it'll be delivered between now and 4 hours. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm out of booze, and I'm trying to maintain my enthusiasm. Like, all right, I'm gonna get my jerk on. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fucking great. Card doesn't show up. Yeah, no, this is gonna be. Card doesn't show up. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to watch
Target real quick. Do you have any idea how backed up I am right now?
So this is late at night too. This is late. So I'm like watching BoJack Horseman, like just trying to stay interested and like browsing like all the slutty subreddits, like just trying to waste time until it comes in. Finally comes in right as I'm about to go to bed. I'm like, fuck this. I'll get it in the morning. It's okay. I'm probably gonna sober up and think I'm an idiot, whatever. But fine. Let's check one more time. Boom, comes in. It's time. It's happening. So I rush back over to my fucking my browser.
Not too rushing though. You don't want to pump too much blood.
Man, there were no brakes on this train, dude. I was ready to go. So I fucking punched those numbers in, punches the access code. Yeah, dude, let's do it. There's my $5 Target card. We only accept $10 or more.
So I order another one.
No, I did not. No,
Long story short, I have more bath mats than I know what to do with now.
I went to bed. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to order socks tomorrow. Fuck it. I'm going to bed.
You know what you need to do, Jeff? You need to take that kind of story and like 10 others, write them all out into some kind of actual narrative, and then you will have a book just called The Life of a Married Man. The wife's asleep. I realize I can give Target $4.97 and then a fee to this Visa company, and I can get a card and I can watch fucking male to female pre-ops bang away at each other for free with no ads. So after that failed, I just decided, you know what, a banner ad for a local RV company is not so bad. After I nut, I might like to think about taking a vacation to the lake, and I think I got the best way to do it.
Okay, let's be honest here, though. Let's be honest. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's still out there torrents anymore. I mean, a lot of people don't even bother. I do. But, like, let's be honest here. If you're a guy out there who torrents porn, and you're watching that counter down, and then it hits 100%, and then it is hashing, and then it's done, admit it. Inside, you're like, it's on! Like, come on. You get excited.
Can I just point out, I actually know a friend who got fined almost $10,000 $10,000 for torrenting porn.
Then you should
Really?
have paid for that with Target gift cards.
Wow. Wow, $10,000. Wow.
Yeah, and that
You
was
can
his
go
first
to-
offense.
You can go to Pornhub for free.
Dude, that's what I told him. I'm like, dude, I have no sympathy for you because you can just go to Pornhub.
That's
Go to
almost
any-
that's,
just type in free porn on the internet.
that
Just
is
Google
almost
it.
that is almost as sad as getting hit with that big a fine for torrenting Infinity War. It's like it's like, how'd you like it? Well, I didn't nut.
I do use BitTorrent, yeah. All right, so okay. How did I use that card? I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna buy like socks or something on Target. So
I'm gonna buy replacement arrows.
Yeah, I do need more arrows. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
you broke that one off in that wild. I mean, you were lucky to get away from that thing.
It wasn't even my arrow either. My buddy left all of his arrows over here, and I broke somebody else's arrow off in my garage.
We had a crazy tea time at the country club the other day. I shot a really good game, and then when we got back, I decided to smash my neighbor's fucking jack-o'-lanterns with my buddy's 9-iron. You know why? Because I hate him and I hate them because one of them's been fucking around my jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so BattleBrotherCain, man. You got anything you want to shill, promote, put out there into the world? Anything cool that you found on the internet you want people to know about?
Sure, my Twitch.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah. It's BattleBrotherCain.
BattleBrotherCain.
Just like you guys see up on there in the thing where it's all one word, all undercase.
Do you play No Man's Sky?
No.
Okay, well, it was nice talking to you then.
Look. That's on the buy, but again, I'm poor.
Yeah, get it on. It is actually really great right now, but I will honestly say, like, if you don't have stacks, no, I know Nick, it's great, but if you don't have stacks, like, get it on sale. Like, the winter sale's not that far away, you know.
Exactly.
You know, if you're interested, it's pretty great. He and I are obsessed with it now. So
yeah.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. When I saw it, it's like just like with Star Citizen. I'm like, ooh, that's good. I want it because there are not a lot of exploration games, and as soon as they actually release the game for Star Citizen, it doesn't exist. End of story.
yeah,
You can throw out all the betas you want, all the other shit you want, but that's nothing. There are plenty of games like Stomping Land. They threw out a early access game and ran off with the money.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, cheers, brother. It's really nice to talk to you. Hopefully we'll get you again soon. All right.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Peace.
Yeah.
So we got over here. Got to catch up on a few things. The Undead Christ subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. By the way, everybody, you know, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have a free Twitch subscription. Just mention that. But he also made a mention that he was like, "This is the first show I've caught since my Prime refreshed." So we appreciate you. Thank you. siredecoucy. The Saints should sponsor a reality TV show where you put a radical feminist and an incel in a cabin with booze, blow, oysters, and a fancy collection of toys, and not let them out until they fuck each other or kill each other. Make for some damn fine TV.
I don't want to see Christy Winters and Baked Alaska go at it, though.
God, no. Stop.
You said
Jesus
incel.
Fucking Christ. Honestly, dude, okay, with the amount of blow that Baked Alaska has, he's not having any trouble getting laid. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is, like, what not a lot of people know is that he actually lives in New Mexico. All that snow.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't water crystals.
Nope.
Yeah. Them Juarez boys, he's like, you know, that's why he wants a wall, so the Juarez can jack the price so his stock options will go up.
I'll show you a jack. Crab 90 says, in Ben Shapiro's voice, "This is why society is crumbling. People are too open about sex. They're too open about it."
You're right, Ben. People need to be more closed off. That way they can have relations like your parents did, shamefully, and only on sparse occasions.
No, doubt. No.
Doubt what?
Doubt. Much doubt. The thing. Okay.
What, that Ben Shapiro's parents actually had human sex to create him?
That's not where I was going with that. I mean, that's not a bad place to go, I suppose. You know, like I get it. It's fine.
Thing is like, you know, there's a lot of love that comes from a petri dish. You don't even know the love of a petri dish until you've been in one. Have you been in one? I don't think so. So you don't have the facts on your side, Jeffrey.
Facts over feels. Jesus Christ! Hang on. I want to do a test of something. I kind of got an idea. I'm surprised that I've never actually thought to do this before. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. That. Okay.
I want to see remakes of movies where Candace Owens plays Pam Grier parts.
Candace Owens plays Pam Grier. Okay.
Huh. Yeah, I think I could enjoy it in that you know, in that twisted pair kind of way.
Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that. Okay, no, I got everything done that I needed to do. We're fine. And then It's Raisu has subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Very nice of you. Just as another reminder to everybody, if you're watching live with us, by all means, jump into the waiting room on Discord. Maybe you'll get a chance to hang out with us. I did put out an invitation to Tim Demotivator Opinion. I was like, why don't you just jump into the waiting room? Maybe you should just come talk with us or something. Like, that'd be cool. That'd be okay.
I don't really know though.
I don't think he's gonna do it though.
Nah, he's a bit of a pussy.
No, it's not that. I mean, I don't have anything.
I'm just saying that on the off chance that he's watching this or sees it. I'm just saying, like, you know, if Tim had his real sack, you know, if he acted like a real Kiwi, you know,
a real Kiwi.
Yeah, like a real Kiwi, not like a fake Kiwi, a la somebody who lives in Australia.
All right.
Oh, he got really upset. He got real upset one time when I referenced and said that, oh yeah, Tim Minchin's great. He's from New Zealand, right? He's from Australia. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Siredecoucy.
Oh. Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh. Everything's collapsing under the weight of my own hubris right now. So you know,
could be worse.
It could.
And we will prove it.
Challenge accepted.
Well, all right. Since that's the case, allow me to toss it back to you. I have managed to misplace a very large banker's box full of invoices for my company that we can't find.
Uh-oh. Also,
we have them all digitally backed up, but you know, so that's gonna be a fun one.
So let me just ask before Jeff formulates this question: what was it like running being the CFO of Enron before you?
Look, Nick. I still have a non-disclosure agreement. I can't talk about it too much, but let me tell you right now, titties. Just titties. That's an investment in my life.
Sounds about right. Jenna Jameson would have never gotten off the ground if it wasn't for the oil exports and absence of tariffs we'd enjoyed before.
Yeah.
So I have a question real quick. Nick, have our guests been reverbing in your ear, or are they just reverbing in mine?
Just you, but everyone in the chat's an echo.
Well, it's all coming through my stuff, but there's no echo on your end.
I'm not getting any. No.
Okay, you guys talk. I gotta figure this out.
Yeah, I got a bit. I'm getting a Jeffrey's for thing. I'm getting a little bit of it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's my fault. Something on my end is fucked up, so I'll figure it out.
I'm just making sure it's not pumping through the other set of headphones I got lying around about 6 feet from here. So. Otherwise, that would say your voice carries quite a bit. Have you ever considered a career in yodeling? I'm gonna take that as a
little
no.
bit.
I'll take that as a
it's
no.
No, I thought about it as a child, but then I remembered. Wait a minute. Keep in mind, it was the '90s, and the cowboy western scene was at that point very niche. And I was like, hey, I'm in Virginia. It's not that easy to sit there. It's like, what are they gonna do? Fucking, well, I'm not from Texas, Arizona, Wyoming, anything like that. You know what that was? They're like, yes, but you're Virginia. You're like, oh shit, they figured me out.
They fingered
How
me.
do I escape? Yes. How do I escape from this? I don't understand desert navigation.
It's like, well, I was raised to be a yodeler, you see. It's kind of in my blood. Our people expect it of me, and that's why I went and became a metal singer. Because I hate my parents.
Well, the other thing is, the other option would have been going to, say, Switzerland. And unfortunately, I do not speak German or French, so...
Also, you never robbed any Jews of their gold, so why would you ever be allowed in such a country?
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck does that even mean?
What are you talking? Are you trying to erase the crimes of history, Jeff? Is this just what you people do now, huh? Half my arm disappeared. It's fine.
Hey, Jabel's asked. I got a guy here stopped by the office. You mind if I put him on? I think you'll like him.
All right.
Oh, okay.
This is your time.
Nick,
What?
Alex, listen a minute. Listen, Nick, I just had to give you a bit of warning there. You got a little too close talking about the lizards again. Not normal lizards, the Jewish lizards, the ones that are helping us fight collectivists.
You almost had me, but you didn't mention postmodernism, so I can't take you seriously on an intellectual level.
Damn it, Nick! This is Alex Jones, not Jordan Peterson.
Oh, I thought it was Bones McCoy for a second. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Bones
I
McCoy.
gotta go. He keeps getting in here.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a conspiracy theorist, not a journalist.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, not a doctor. Oh Lord.
Cease your investigations.
That's official. It's official. I want Carl Urban to play Alex Jones in the Alex Jones biopic.
Wait.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I forgot they already made that. It was called Scared Dark.
It's called conspiracy theory, and ultimately Alex Jones, as played by Mel Gibson, has to have a gunfight with Patrick Stewart.
Did you guys see that clip outside of like it was some political thing that was going on, but like somebody's walking along at this political thing and they look over and there's literally Alex Jones with a cameraman, and Alex Jones is shouting at a piece of shit on the street and then spitting on it and like just screaming about shit.
That does not surprise me at all.
Did you not see that?
I have not seen that video.
Oh, okay.
Jeff, listen, I gotta say though, I don't appreciate you bringing this up in an effort to smear one of the heroes of free speech right now, because I mean he's been silenced. Listen, if he can't yell at an actual piece of shit on Periscope, like an actual dog turd on Periscope, none of us are free to say anything.
That's fair. That's totally fair. I can
Right.
see where you're coming from. However, I think, damn. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any way. Oh, there is a way. Okay. Sire, I'm gonna send you the MyCircle link real quick.
All right.
So that you can watch this in real time with us.
Okay. You have to give me a bit of a second while I translate this from my phone to my computer.
Okay. All right. It's all right.
His translation matrix is down.
No, translation is I'm at work and I use my phone to talk to you guys. Yeah.
You just get that supervisor of yours on the line here. It'll be great for us.
No, that's the upside. That's the upside to doing what I do. I don't have much of a worry about that. All right, I should be getting in there right about now. Let me just wait. And problem loading page. Wait, server not found. Oh, you know what? You know what would be great if I can remember to do proper punctuation.
It's overrated. It's overrated. Proper
It's
punctuation.
not www, comma web address.
All right, I'm in the thing. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
All right.
All up in that shit.
There we go.
All right.
Yep.
In this matter, I seriously.
Oh, okay.
That's horse shit.
Yeah, it is horseshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quite literally, I seriously hope that this man is in fact actually the greatest performance artist of all time.
Well,
He is if you ask his family court attorney.
Yeah, I know.
I actually I have some insider information on that actually. But this is almost done. This is almost done. Hang on.
Are they?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're still over there.
He's gonna spit on it. Yep, just spit on it. Just fucking spit on horse poop.
I love how the whole crew troops off too. Like, yeah, we did something here.
Triggered the libs, man. We triggered the libs.
Paul, try and steal your cheesy erection until I get back to London.
So here's a weird thing about Alex Jones though. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and they have actually been in the InfoWars studio. They've been on InfoWars. They've met Alex Jones quite a few times and actually spoken to them. And I was talking to them, and I was like, look, I gotta know, is it all an act? And this person, without blinking, looked me dead in the fucking eye and was like, it is not an act. Alex Jones, 100%, is a fucking legitimate psychopath. The motherfucker is completely 100% serious in what he's saying.
Yeah, recently Rogan, he was in a conversation with Ari Shaffir because like they used to hang out and all of them used to hang out, and even he said, yeah, Alex has just gotten fucking weird, man. He's just gotten fucking weird, and it probably has a lot to do with the media attention. Let's be honest, like Alex knew he was a snake oil fucking salesman to begin with. He knew he was just shilling bullshit, and then at every step, like it's like, oh, now he's part of the Trump train. But by the way, MAGA set, be really, really proud about the fact that you had Alex Jones on your side.
Well,
I'm not.
But no, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it went from like
I'm
it
not.
went from
No.
you know it went from what like his old shit like lizard people this and that to fucking interdimensional demons are trying to come through presidential candidates so that we can rape babies in hospitals and make Sandy Hook alive.
Transdimensional pedophile Democrats, part of the Illuminati.
That's what makes me a little sad about all of this is that the acting world has just lost such a great talent. You know? I mean, this was an act. I would love to see this man. Somebody should make this man an actor. Just throw him.
Oh no, somebody did.
Actor in a movie. Yeah,
No, he's in a movie.
I know. Scanner Darkly.
There you go.
Steal.
He really went outside of his comfort zone on that one too, didn't he?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
They let him animate. They basically was it that new age rotoscopy thing?
Yeah.
Really?
We're
good.
Yeah, we're gonna turn you into a Ralph Bakshi cartoon real quick. How do you feel about that?
Okay, let's be completely fair here. He is a Ralph Bakshi cartoon. The only downside is we don't get the good kitty swingings and the other fun parts of the Ralph Bakshi cartoons. Also, I was gonna say a distinct lack of mind-altering chemicals, but then I remember what he sells.
Right.
Yeah, so.
I'm just gonna wait for the day in which like they decide to like make a new rotoscope weird cartoon CG version of a Philip K. Dick novel, only they include Paul Joseph Watson with big swinging anime titties. By the way, if you guys watching right now feel like photoshopping anime titties on Paul Joseph Watson, I'm not on Twitter, so I won't notice.
So you're still staying off that shit, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean, like when you sent me that DM, I was like, for fuck's sake, fine. But yeah, no, I'll tweet shit from sites. Like I tweeted out this show tonight, but well, fuck Twitter otherwise, man.
Well,
why?
So, Sire, anything you wanna show, promote, put out there into the world?
Yeah. Well, I know you guys both. I know at least Nick likes it. But Nick, did you see the Real Car Reviews story on Nikki Thompson that they put out? What was it? Monday?
No.
Oh, it's a 5-part thing. It's really good, really interesting.
5-part thing.
Yeah, it's a 5-part.
Is
five
it
videos.
called The Mind of Mickey Thompson? Please tell me it is.
No, it covers his life and his murder.
He
And
just
it is one of the saddest stories I've ever heard because it's like, yeah, no, there's tragedy throughout this entire guy's life. I mean, where he killed 8 people in a road race in Mexico. Then there was the 1965 Indy 500 incident, and then it ends with him and his wife being murdered.
Wow, crazy.
It's actually
that out.
Yeah, no, it's actually a really good series.
Well, if that's the case, let's suggest it this way, everybody. If you guys watch YouTube, there is apparently a 5-part docu-series on the crazy life of a crazy person that is actually worth watching.
I'm not to call him a crazy person. Man was a genius when it came to cars and engines and stuff. But yeah, no, that's a really good series, and it's much better than Shane Dawson's put out because you don't have the whispering here.
Well, also because it was written by Mr. Regular, who is like, he's on vernacular's level with me in terms of like the way he knows how to put a sentence together.
Oh shit.
Oh yes.
I am envious.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I like cars, and I have a degree. What am I going to do with my?
No, I do. I cracked the joke earlier. It was like he did the '69 Chevy review, right? And he's like, "This is the car for the guy who still owns it and goes to his like Rotary Club meetings and eats a salad because he knows it's good for him, but says the doctor won't let me eat red meat anymore."
Yeah. No,
I poop, and then I brown. Good job, Addy, man. Well done.
Wow. Okay. All right.
On that subject, though, my first time I got introduced to it, my brother sent me a link to one of his videos on the '93 Volvo 240. As an owner of an '88 Volvo 240, he's not wrong.
Oh Christ! No, when he did his video on the Wolf, it was like a '97 Wolfsburg Edition Jetta. I've owned one of those. I've owned 2 of those actually. And he starts the review out with '97 Volkswagen Wolfsburg Edition Jetta. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. And I'm like, I know exactly what you mean.
He gets it. Yes, every one of his car reviews are perfect. They are on fucking point every time. Anyway.
Oh man. Well, much love to you. Send me a link in DMs on Discord, and I'll make sure it gets included.
All right, no problem.
All right, sweet. Later, brother. So I'm gonna reboot my my Discord to see if that's actually that'll fix what's happening with the reverb thing. Like I've been bashing my brains against this goddamn thing trying to figure out what the hell is happening. It's just it's nutty. It's just goddamn nutty.
And it's not coming from me, right?
No, it's not coming from you. No. At least I don't think so. Unless you got some weird audio setting, maybe.
No, I got my earbuds in, but I do have a set of headphones which are kind of loud, but they're about 7-8 feet away.
It would have to be something that's like piping in through your sound system into it, then maybe. But I don't think so. I don't think.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So who's next? We got C-Tron, my buddy C-Tron. What's going on, C-Tron? How you doing, buddy? C-Tron, I choose you. Did you ever see that UFC fight of that guy who it was this dude, he was a kickboxer. He did a flying knee to this dude's face, caved his fucking skull in, like actually caved his skull in, cracked his skull. There's a giant dent, and he had to have major reconstructive surgery. But he didn't realize how badly it hurt him. So once the dude gets knocked down, he jumps over the octagon, and he grabs a hat, and it's the Ash Ketchum hat and a Pokeball, and he like walks to the center of the ring and rolls the ball at his knocked out opponent and like does this. And then later you see like he actually caved the dude's skull in. You're like, not cool. You had an idea, you had a moment. Not cool.
Brain damage chew. I choose fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was savage. It was brutal. I think his name was like, I want to say his name is Brick or something. Like,
On that note, by the way, guys, if you're really supportive of the idea of one of the Paul brothers getting into the UFC octagon, you go ahead and tweet at them saying like Jake Paul UFC 2019, and we'll see if we can't make that happen.
You know, there is supposed to be another YouTube boxing match happening in January.
Who's it gonna be between?
I don't know if I want to say. I don't know if I want to tell you.
Kevin Logan and Sargon?
No. Think
That'd be funny.
think I don't know if I shouldn't have even brought it up.
Nope, come on.
Tonkasaw and Andy Worski. They're working it out right now.
That's gonna be like those stick fighter things from the early 2000s, except slower and less impressive.
Hey, there you are. What's up, man?
Oh, okay. Shit. This is literally the first time I've used Discord chat. So
yeah, but we made it. We got it. We figured it out. Hooray! Excellent.
Fucking finally.
And I have to piss like a goddamn wizard. Nick.
Hello, Citron. How's it going for you, man?
Jobless, but hopefully that'll be changing. This has been a shit year in that regard.
Yeah, it kind of has. I mean, yeah. So, well, what are you going for now? What is it you do? What's your dream? What do you want to do?
My dream would be to win that $1 billion Mega Millions.
It's not a job. It's not a job. You get that when you earn it by praising Lord Trump. Now.
Nah. Honestly, at this point, I'm trying to get, as soon as I get like a regular job, get into school to do IT work and go from there, because...
I'm sorry, but you don't sound very Indian. I'm afraid that won't work out.
I can fake the accents. Don't worry, I've got my angles. Got my angles.
Okay. Hello, my name is Citron. What the fuck did you say?
see now I think maybe I fixed my problem because
now I'm the racist one.
No. I was gonna say now he's not echoing anymore, so I think I fixed whatever the problem was. Yeah, so that's good. Citron, man, we haven't gotten a chance to talk on Discord, have we?
No, I used to be patron back when I could afford to be a regular patron.
Oh, yeah,
but,
whatever.
Yeah, but hoping I can change that soon.
I wish for the best. I'm not worried about it, but like, the thing is, I'm glad you're here because, it's kind of like I'm gonna get gay again, guys. I'm gonna get gay again. Here, actually.
Again.
Yeah,
it stopped at a certain point.
As gay as you want me.
Go ahead and review back through the show and see if you can find the point in which it stopped.
Citron, I really want to say thank you. Because even through my darkest times, man, you were a total fucking bro. You were an alpha chad male. You were a sweetheart to me. Through some pretty dark fucking times, man. You really were. You were an absolute peach, and I love you for it, man. I really do.
That's quite possibly one of the nicest things anybody's ever said to me. That actually warmed my bitter, cynical heart.
Well, then we have to fuck. So, I mean, that's this rule.
Hey, you know what? I guess those are the rules.
Share the whole time.
I don't make these rules. I don't make these rules.
No. These have been etched in stone for over millennia.
That's right. Etched in the guide stones. A lot like that Agenda 21. The depopulation, what was written in the stones on the shores of the wherever the fuck that thing is.
These gay ass fucking Twitch streamers gonna keep fucking all these men so they don't bang the lady folk, and then we're gonna have depopulation.
That's right. That's 100% right.
We're gonna break the conditioning.
You guys go ahead. You guys go ahead and throw like $10, $20 down Streamlabs if you want to help us depopulate. We'll get gay for all of y'all. I promise.
My dog.
Did you guys see the Ricky Berwick interview?
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. I want to.
Yet, but just holy fuck, this fucking timeline.
Wait, hang on.
Dude,
just
I know.
Before it's clarified, because I'm missing information. Is this to say that Alex Jones interviewed Ricky Berwick?
Yes.
He actually did?
Literally. He actually interviewed Ricky Berwick.
Yep. Alex Jones had Ricky Berwick on. That's that happened.
Did it happen? And without giving anything away, did it happen the way that I might hope it happened?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either. I just saw screen caps, and it was just like Alex Jones in his studio, and then next to him in the guest cam is like the camera on the floor.
Yeah, with Ricky, and I'm just expecting him to be like, "Let me show you, like, I got models of the Invaders, Alex," and he just pulls Ninja Turtles action figures out, like.
Yep.
Oh god.
You see, Alex, this is how the liberal media fucks Raphael and Donatello.
The one brief bit of video I've seen, Ricky sounded taking it semi-seriously.
Oh,
like,
sure.
Semi-professionally.
My guess is like Ricky was probably in that situation and got to a point where he's like, "Oh fuck, wait, I thought I was just here to clown around. Apparently somebody has to take this seriously, and he's clearly not doing it."
Right.
Oh my god.
Jables Boogly from the Saints Discord, he says after the show, he's going to host a rabbit in the Discord to watch the Ricky Berwick interview. So that could be interesting. Another good incentive to join our Discord for some rabbit nights. You never know when we're going to watch the B movie, and I'm going to make you start watching E-Fucked clips while we're doing it. That happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to see if I can do that on my phone. If not, then Black Friday, finally get the parts I need to fix my fucking computer.
Ooh, yeah. What broke on it?
Everything.
Oh.
That's why he's not allowed to tell us.
One of the sticks of apparently one of the sticks of RAM burnt out, and it stayed at her apartment for so long that she just brought it back because I was bad with handling money. I could have bought the RAM by now, but shit happens.
Wow, somebody just got a great name. Brown shoes or brown shows? Anyway, brainwash, whatever your name is. Just got a great name for our fucked up movie nights. Fucked classic movie nights.
Beautiful.
Yes.
It's like MST3K, except things get put inside of other people.
Yes, Lord.
And it's not a shitty Netflix series now.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
right.
we're not. I didn't bring up Daredevil season 3. You don't need to bring up Daredevil season 3.
Season 3 wasn't that bad. It was fine.
I've heard good things so far.
No, honestly, having watched the latest Doctor Who episode, it's going to take a lot to make me think that it's over for that show, because wow, they really went there.
But I haven't
You
watched it.
Oh, it's and this is as somebody who has like loyally watched the show since 2008. I turned it off. I couldn't do it. It's like, oh my god, we randomly got thrown back to Montgomery, Alabama in the 1950s.
Oh, is this the what's her name?
And you can't blame Jodie. You can't blame Jodie Whittaker. This is all Chibnall.
It's the writer, yeah. It's the writer who's doing it.
Yeah, the first two episodes of the new season, they've been fun. They're like, oh my god, this feels like Doctor Who again. That's great. And then we get to this one, and I'm like, what? Oh, it was a bait and switch.
Oh.
Fare thee well, good doctor. Sleep another 15 years.
I don't know if you guys know this company, but Zombie Orpheus Entertainments, they did the Gamers movies.
Sounds kind of familiar.
Basically, movies about a group of like D&D nerds, and they decided that they were going to be one of the many people bitching out GOG for a really stupid Twitter joke.
Okay. Okay, I can see it. I can totally see it.
Yeah, I lost track of them for so long, and then this is the first time in like 5 years I've heard about them, and they've gone full
Well,
that side of things.
Well, let's try and keep in mind though that it does fall to us, the adults of this world, to actually be the ones to say that you roll your eyes and cringe and facepalm and all that shit. Not over like the culture war side of things, but that whatever it is you loved then turned to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could green the screen a fucking whole host of fucking Star Wars and My Little Pony toys behind me, grow my beard out until it touches my man titties, and then decide I'm gonna make a career on that. Anyone can do that, but we need to get back to realizing that it's not even a problem of messages being forced in. It's about them being forced in. Like, you want to put a message into a story, go ahead. Don't interrupt the story to do it.
So, real quick, the Undead Christ says, Citron, will you please say, this is CNN? Oh, no, he dropped out. Oh, shit. Oh, no, we lost him. By the way, guys, don't jump out of the waiting room. We got one more guest. So if you guys are just thinking about maybe getting on the show, hop into the Discord, hop into the waiting room. A bunch of people just dropped out. We got one more guest to come in, too. We're going to wait and see if Citron's going to come back in.
Did, mobile Discord suddenly die?
Yo, this is Citron got kicked somehow. Citron, just hop back into the waiting room and I'll drag you back in. And if you can't jump in there, jump in tech support. We'll figure this out. But also, wanted to say, Dursa Flutterby, subscribe with Prime. So there's been a lot of new subscribers tonight. Really, really appreciate that. Can we get some motherfucking pinkies up in the chat right now? Can we get some goddamn pinkies up? All the new subscribers, all the returning subscribers, all you fucking legends, you kings, you slayers of awesome. Pinkies the fuck up. Let's get this shit rocking. Let's get this going. Got dropped somehow. Oh, yeah, there we go. Here comes the flood. Here comes the rain again. Falling on my head like a... I'm going to shut the fuck up.
No. Keep going. Keep going. By all means. I had nothing prepared
Talk
until
to
Citron got back,
me
so.
like lovers do. No? Okay. All right. That's fine.
Sorry, I was distracted by the sea of hands.
It is. There's a sea of hands.
Look at it going on. It's almost like these people really give a shit.
Well, I don't see it popping back in here, Citron. So I'll give you another 30 seconds. See if we can get back into the Discord. If not, we're gonna do our last roll for the night. See who else is gonna come and fuck around with us a little bit. But also, if for some reason you can't get in, Citron, hit me up in a DM on Discord with anything you want to share, shill, promote, anything you want to put out there into the world. I'll make sure it's in the description of this video when it's uploaded onto YouTube.
Yep, it'll be good and free because it'll be completely demonetized. We can promise that.
You know what's funny? So the other week we did the show and we did the dedication to Mouth. Oh, there's Citron. All right. Citron. All right, we got Citron back for the next 2 minutes, and then we got to kick you anyway. But that's cool. We got you back. But yeah, no, we did the show with the dedication to Mouth, but we wanted to play that song for his dad. And you were like, yeah, we're probably going to get demonetized and claimed. And I'm like, nailed it. We did. We totally did. It's worth it, though. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's fucking worth it, man.
Yeah, also the rewatchability is negligible. But also, I mean, if you play a man's favorite song after you've said, "Good night, sweet prince," well, then I hope they enjoy that money.
It's the least you could do.
Yeah.
Enjoy that $2, bitches.
Okay, Citron, here's a question for you. What song do you want to have played at your funeral?
Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen.
Oh, my bro. Yes. Okay, that is a very good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah.
You know what's fascinating about that song, too? When Freddie and crew wrote that, and also every time that he sang that song live on stage, he already knew he had AIDS, and this is before antiretroviral drugs, so he knew even writing the song, and every time he performed it live, he knew he was gonna die.
Damn.
Isn't that intense?
Yeah, no, that is words fucking fail me at that point.
Did you know, as a follow-up too, did you know that when Imagine Dragons wrote the song Immortals, they did so in conjunction with Magic Johnson?
What the fuck?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I can tell by the look on your face. It's totally true.
No, I'm smiling because it's just I'm so happy that he gets to live forever. He'll
Nick,
never die of his AIDS.
Nick, what do you want? What do you want to have played at your funeral?
Dear Sons and Daughters of Hungry Ghosts by Wolf Parade.
Okay.
I haven't heard that one.
It's good. It's good. I want Push It to the Limit from the Scarface soundtrack. You know?
And let me guess, you want a whole flock of ideally like actual aged 80s babes in leotards doing jazzercise.
No. I want the whole thing to be I want a totally somber experience. I want everybody to filter in, viewing the body and that sort of thing. And like the priest says, please be seated. Now, at the request of the deceased, we want to play a song that he feels really reflected his life. So can we have a moment of silence while we listen to his favorite song? Push it to the limit, limit, walk along the razor's edge. And everybody tries to not laugh.
At that point, you'd also need to have like 3 F-16s just do a flyover too.
Yes.
Well, American flags explode with confetti out of posts no one could explain beforehand. They're like, I get it now.
Absolutely.
By the way, if anyone's curious, I am, yes, actually, I've been deeded the rights to decide how Jeff's funeral goes, so expect lots of confetti. Basically, imagine what would happen if Rip Torn got a real budget. It'd be great.
Absolutely.
Can you turn Jeff into a puppet?
I'm already a puppet. C-Tron, anything you want to show, promote, put out there to the world, buddy?
If somebody wants to take my crippling depression, that would be nice. You, before I dropped out, wanted me to say something about did you want me to say that this is CNN bit?
Yeah. Let's just do that.
Okay. This is CNN.
Yes. Okay.
I feel blacker than Don Lemon already.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I woke up that way. Never mind.
All right. Well,
great chatting, guys.
Yeah, love you, buddy. We'll talk again soon, okay? All right. So
he was in a hurry to get out of here, and I was in a hurry to freeze up on you. But that, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it for a moment.
Yeah. So one of the craziest funerals I ever went to was really odd. There was this guy named Rod that I knew for a long time, really good friend of mine. And by the way, we're still gonna roll soon and get the last person in. So last chance to jump in.
Are you sure about that, Jeff?
I am sure about that. Our last person that we'll be rolling for just a minute. But the weirdest funeral I ever went to. I've been to a lot of funerals, had to bury a lot of friends. It's really sad and unfortunate. But there was this guy named Rod, and I loved Rod. Rod was a party animal. He was a crazy dude. He was the kind of guy that would get you in trouble because he just kind of partied a little too fucking hard. And so when he died, it hit everybody really hard. We didn't really know what the fuck to do about it. We're all a bunch of these fucked up gutter punks. So we go there, and it's a very traditional funeral because his family was kind of estranged from him. Didn't really know like the kind of guy he was. But in true gutter punk fashion, I walked up to his corpse in the casket, and I looked inside the casket. There was already like all these weird trinkets and strange shit that people had just like dropped into his coffin with him. Because he was a weird guy. He was a weird dude. The dude was a legend partier. Literally the night he died, he gave his own coat off his back to a homeless dude to keep him warm. Because he's like, where I'm going to be totally warm, but you're going to be cold here. And then he went to an orgy where he took so many drugs and fucked his brains out that he had a heart attack and he died. Like, that's the kind of guy this dude was. The fucking legend. So I walk up to his corpse. I pull out my pint of fucking Evan Williams, and I fucking drain it, cap it, stick it in his coffin, pull out a bunch of condoms, stick it in his coffin, pulled out some random other things and trinkets, and like just showered his corpse with random junk. And then went up and spoke about my dear friend Rod and his story of him and me tripping on acid on the beach, and him saying you have to live every day like the devil's chasing you, because if for one moment you slow down, he's gonna catch you. Problem was, I didn't realize that his family was actually in the chapel, and they weren't very amused by that.
Yeah.
It didn't go over very well.
I mean, I thought me smoking human remains was weird, but...
That's still pretty weird.
Yeah, but his family gave us their blessing, so...
That's a little weirder.
Yeah, actually it is.
Anyway, one
Let's
more
get
guest.
one more in. Yeah, one more. It's down to 6 years too.
I know. Some people get sleepy. They get sleepy and they need to go bedtime. We got long-time supporter, badass ass kicker of the fucking Discord realm. We got Rimshi up in this bitch.
Our own Rimshi.
Our own
pariah.
Pariah Rimshi, yeah. But he's muted.
No, that's why he's a pariah.
Rimshi. For the longest time, every time I'd read his name, I was reminded of Kimchi. And,
okay, now I remembered I need to unmute Mac in Discord.
From now on, anytime a guest is muted, we just need to compare them to Korean food.
Well, here's the thing. I had like 6 things going on at once. I'm playing a little bit of Destiny. I had my girlfriend on the phone.
It can all wait.
Pull me into the pre-show.
It can all wait.
My girlfriend on the phone. I had to be like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch! I'm about to be on the internet."
Kinda.
How's it going, man? How you doing?
Pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
I had to deal with a stupid Michael Moore film yesterday.
A what? A what? What?
Michael Moore film.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the apprenticeship, and so they're teaching Union history right now in the apprenticeship. And
what? Hang on. They brought up Michael Moore in Union history.
Well, here's what the assignment is. It's based on solidarity. You gotta write a 3-page essay, double-spaced, 12 inch, number 12 font, 12-inch font. Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be easy. And it's all based around watching the film Sicko, and somehow that makes sense.
It does. I can explain why. The National Nurses United were in heavy support of that film. NNU is one of the strongest unions. And when I say strong, not just numerically, like, if there is one group of people you do not want to have to face down and deal with, it's union nurses. They are my favorite, honestly. And in terms of workers to organize, they are my favorites because they have no time for your bullshit. They're not interested in your fancy organizing conversations. They want to know what the fuck you're about, what you're trying to say. I've got shit to do. Don't waste my fucking time. Love those people to death. But unfortunately, they've been swept up into, well, this shit. So yes, Michael Moore, a fat filmmaker, is a union hero now.
As the guy who sits next to me said, he's worth $1 billion and dresses like a lesbian trucker, and that's an insult to lesbian truckers.
Well, okay. I'll put this qualifier out there. I'm an old school Michael Moore fan. I have not liked Michael Moore over the past decade because I find him cringy and obnoxious. But I will say that before he got to the level, like his Fahrenheit 9/11 video is interesting, but the bias is just so ridiculously obnoxious. However, his work prior to that, like The Awful Truth, TV Nation,
Bowling for Columbine,
the big one, dude, the big one was The Big One and Roger and Me both were legendary fucking documentaries because of his kind of guerrilla journalism. Whether you like him for his politics or not, and I don't. I think his politics are dog shit, and he's actually, if you read some of his latest interviews, he's extremely transparent about how much of a shitty person he is. Like, he doesn't even hide it.
Well, it's kind of like, it's kind of like Noam Chomsky. You know, people ask, like, hey, what do you think about Noam Chomsky? My first question is, which one?
There you go. That's right. But yeah, like the old stuff that he used to do was incredible. So like I can see if you look at these things with rose-colored glasses, Michael Moore 10, 12 years ago could be a good example of a hero to the working class and to unions and that kind of thing. I can get that.
Yeah. I watched his the one on the auto industry, auto unions in Flint, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
That we watched in the first year of the apprenticeship, but now.
Yeah, now he's just an unrepentant cocksucker, and he's irritating as shit.
Like I said, now he's worth over $1 billion, but he dresses like a lesbian truck driver.
How is he worth over $1 billion? I don't understand that.
Or no, maybe I'm just missing.
He's a multimillionaire.
Millions.
No, he's a multimillionaire.
Okay.
He's worth millions.
Well, no, the problem with Michael Moore. Yeah, the problem with Michael Moore is emblematic of the same problem that's the problem with the union movement itself and the left in general. It's that it's gone from being the sort of snide commenting, like, we need to fix these problems side of thing, where you can identify the problems and look snide and self-assured because you've got the facts on your side, to its cults of celebrity now. It's notions of like top-down thinking. So, the left media, they look to the media to save them. And they look to the big names, the multimillionaires. We've got all these celebrities. We've got Tasteway and all that other shit. And it's not going to work. And that's what's endemic. It's the same thing in the union world. In the union world, like, a struggling auto plant, if one exists anymore, but a struggling steel mill or a coal mine or a hospital full of nurses. They are convinced by very well-trained professionals to believe in these big money douchebags who step forward to be spokesmen for their people when they have no fucking clue what it is they're really going through. And Michael Moore, maybe when he was fighting for Flint, Michigan, he had a lot to say. But these days, he's all about we need to elect Democrats because the Republicans are bad.
So So I just realized something though. So, like Michael Moore, Anahata looked it up, and apparently he's worth about $50 million, which is still a lot more than I thought he was worth. I really did.
Hey, Mike, can you, Michael Moore?
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, Michael, if you're watching, I know you're a big fan of the show. Could you pay down my student debt and my medical bills, please?
Yeah, me too.
That'd be a real revolutionary act.
But his first documentary came out in 1989. He's born in 1954. Roger and Me was his first documentary, 1989. He was 35 years old. I'm 36. I'm looking at maybe making my first documentary too, which tells me that maybe if I study how he did his documentaries and I can get my first documentary off the fucking ground, maybe someday I too can be worth $50 million and look like a lesbian trucker in my 60s.
I don't think you could ever pull off lesbian trucker. You've got too much class for that.
Challenge accepted, sir.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be like The next Hemlock Moonwolf video is gonna be like, "Welcome, bitches and sisters, to another episode of Hemlock Trucker Bitch."
Welcome to an episode of Howlin' at the Moon, where we talk about our periods.
Trademark, by the way, Jeff. I'm gonna need like 25% of the ad revenue on that.
No,
that's
dude,
fine.
I'm into this.
Yeah, I'm just going the Michael Moore style.
Executive
of this,
producer credit. It's fine. We got this. We got this. We're gonna figure it out. You know. I mean, Rimshi gave us the idea, so he gets executive producer like credit.
Hell yeah.
Now, you know what I needed to do? I need to do a 5-part docu-series on my own where I cry a lot, and I'll just call it The Mind of Hemlock Moonwolf. Okay, so I've gotten a genuine naturopath here to tell us whether or not Hemlock is a subversive person.
Oh my god. Yeah. But I just, you know, I'm gonna get gay again. I'm gonna get gay again real quick. Don't mind me.
Gay for his wife. More like it.
Hey, Rimshi.
Yeah.
I really care about you, and I really appreciate what you do with the Saints family, with the whole Discord thing, with the whole community thing. Like, I really appreciate you, and it just touches me on a deep level.
I hope the vape sounds in the background make it gayer.
It does.
Not gay enough.
But no, I appreciate you, man. I really do. You guys put in some fucking work, and when you came on board too. When you came on board, you transformed a lot of this and brought a certain type of professionalism to the entire Discord. It's just like,
yeah,
it's perfect.
The transformation has been amazing, honestly. Like, Jables thought he was a man before, but now he's starting to get comfortable.
I gotta say, that was my most difficult task.
Convincing Jables that he was a woman. You should have left it up to Calligator, goddammit.
It's only doubly funny to me too, because I party with Jables and he and I both see each other at like our drunkest point, and I just like I have this feeling that like if me and Jables are like wasted in downtown Seattle, I'm like, Jables, I'm so happy you came out as a woman. He'd be like, yeah, no, I know, right? What? Because we have different drunks. Me and Jables have different drunks. He gets drunk and he like misses how when he gets drunk, he acts like a dude who gets super stoned. When I get drunk, I act like a total dumb shit. So like between the two of us when we're out and about, it's awful. It's totally awful. Which reminds me, when is the next time you're coming over to the West Coast, Rimshi?
I am on the West Coast. I'm just down in California.
Oh shit! What part of California?
Bay Area.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, you've talked about coming down here a few times.
I know. I'm always coming through because I'm always flying on my way down to like LA or something. But damn, fuck.
I love how you West Coast people are like, oh, I'm on the coast. That's great. Oh, that means we must be close. Ah, shit, I guess not. Here I am. Someone's like, yeah, I'm about 40 minutes south of Boston. I'm like, yeah, that's like, oh, it's almost 2 hours. Nah, sorry.
Well, Mr. Rimshi and I went up at the end of July and hung out with Jables and Pav and AO and Erudite. That was a lot of fun.
I know. Why was it that I wasn't able to show up to that one? I can't remember.
You had you had something that you had to take care of that you had forgotten about that you were going to take care of earlier in the week.
Is July? VidCon?
Oh, you had to found America.
It was actually we moved it because of VidCon, so it was. I know for a fact it was not during VidCon.
Damn, I can't remember what it was. It was something dumb. I do so much random ass shit, man. It's weird. All right. We'll figure it out. We'll hang soon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the next time I'm coming up for sure is ANS and Erudite's wedding.
Yes.
So if not before then, I will be there for that.
By the way, let me just take this as an opportunity. Like there are 48 watching now, which I'm gonna guess all of you are probably our people. But if there's anybody who watches this now and you're hearing this, yes, this little weird community in the Discord, which gets to hang out with us on these odd ass midweek shows, some of them are getting married.
It's weird, I know.
It's basically like visiting an alien planet, except if you know what's going on, you just start to call it home, and then you stop talking to your family, but then they see what you're up to, and they say it's probably for the best.
Somebody even wrote an article about it, and it was super sweet.
It was.
It's the sweetest thing in the world. It filled my cold, dead cockles with warm blood. Rimshi, anything you want to show, promote, put out there into the world, man?
A little bit of Discord stuff, maybe.
Okay, yeah, hit me.
For anyone watching who is joining the Discord, if you click the link and you get popped into anything but the welcome and rules section, please go up to the welcome and rules section and read through that real quick. It'll it'll tell you how to get access to the rest of the Discord.
Right.
We've had too many people saying, I didn't know that was a rule, so we kind of had to put something in place, so you gotta accept the rules.
Right.
Beyond that, I'm just gonna promote the Discord and the pre-show.
Hell yeah, dude, absolutely. Love the pre-show. Pre-show is fantastic.
Both of them.
Yeah. I think there's still both of them.
No, I like this. Here's the thing. I mean, we've got to fight back against that postmodern Marxism, and what better way than honest internet capitalism by having two pre-shows that compete with one another?
Yeah, well, it's a little harder when we're also competing with one of the.
It's the kind of thing you need to let go of your resentment and clean your bathroom, or you can have a good pre-show.
Well, we love you. We love you, MC. You're a fucking baller. You're a hero. So we'll talk to you again soon, okay, buddy?
All right, absolutely.
All right,
pleasure
cheers.
being on.
Anytime, man. Anytime. All right, let me catch up here real quick. Addy Monster says, "Thank you, Nick, for your latest videos. Everyone sub to Wizard of Cause, by the way, and that's true. If you're not sub to Wizard of Cause, I want you to go right now to YouTube, Wizard of Cause, and sub to him because he's amazing. It really seems like there was a split where the grown-ups dropped the anti-crap and the edgelords jumped into blood sports. Anyway, here's to a rocket ship. There's a penis, and I'm broke."
That's how it works with me too. My penis goes off, and then all my money's gone.
My penis goes off, and then I break my penis. But no, you've been making some good, thought-provoking fucking videos lately. I'm digging it.
Yeah, you get back every so often, every so often anybody worth their salt, I figure it gets smacked in the head and reminded, hey, you should go do what you wanted to do instead of what you hoped other people might like you to do.
I still want some of them parody stuff, like the character.
Oh no, that's
stuff
coming.
That's
coming.
I know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you've seen the scripts.
Yeah, no, I've seen the scripts. But you know what Daddy likes. Daddy likes it when you freeze. Crispy Jen says that's Crispy Jen says the story is beautiful.
Good tonight.
Crispy just says the story is beautiful, like watching the moon over Bourbon Street from the window of a stolen car. Man, that's my New Orleans fam talking right there. What's up, Crispy Jen? How you doing? I feel that. Nah, and Rod was Saints energy. He was New Orleans energy, man. Like the motherfucker was he's a hoot. One of these days, and maybe you guys out there, the audience should remind me. I'll tell you guys some stories about Rod. You'd like him. You'd like him.
We'll do a New Orleans story stream.
So yeah, all of my stories come from when he was in Eugene. But my God, eating rows of vagina like it's corn on the cob. Man was a goddamn. He's a reckless human being. I've never seen an actual person board a mutant vehicle like a fucking war boy, except when Rod did it. Out at Burning Man, high as balls on a bunch of ecstasy and mushrooms and LSD, shrieking way before the Mad Max Fury Road movie came out, shrieking in a furry coat and running and boarding vehicles and grabbing somebody's drink and chugging it and then jumping off like, woo! The dude was a nightmare. It was wonderful.
Well, you witnessed him.
I witnessed him. And I stuffed his coffin full of a bunch of random shit. So, it's what I do.
Yeah.
It's what I do. It's what a bro does. It's what a man do.
That's why I ain't gonna have no coffin. I just want my naked body flung off doing a cartwheel out into space.
Sounds good to me, man. I think that's pretty much it. Do we have any announcements? Anything we want to talk about before we go?
Last Saturday and Sunday show will not be happening.
What? We don't do a show on Saturday or Sunday.
Well, we tried, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know what? I think a lot of the problem was, did you realize how drunk I was on Saturday when we were trying to get that show working?
No.
I was fucking annihilated. Annihilated. I had been drinking literally all fucking day. And so
we did get Beard Barian saying he tried to cut Google's heart out, and then he re-upped and decided he was gonna re-embark on that quest to get all of the points. So
we'll do something special just with Beardy here soon, because that whole thing fell apart,
This Friday we do actually have your buddy Nate Talks to You coming back.
Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've gotten to a point where where we have to search for guests to a point where we have to juggle them. And Daniel, who is supposed to be on with us Friday, he's got some shit going on, so he's going to be available in the next couple weeks. Nate was really looking forward to doing Friday, so he's going to come and do Friday.
Cool.
And then after that, we are actually going to be having top hats and champagne.
Hey, champagne, top hats and champagne. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So
yes, Topaz and Champagne will be a great time.
It's indeed. But we love you guys. We love you. And it's been a hell of a time. And what a weird fucking night, man. What a weird night.
What episode is this, by the way?
I want to say 59.
Okay, so we
have not named this episode. We gotta name it.
1 year celebration, because it's 59 weeks in that we've been doing this. And
That's not a year. It's 52.
I know. We missed the year.
Okay, 1 year celebration it is.
Yeah.
Yep. 1 year.
If people are confused by that, well then check your calendars, Gregorians.
That's right. Check your privilege, shitlords.
Fucking shit Gregorians.
All right.
Who's Gregory anyway? Why does he get to tell you how many weeks are in a year, huh? You know what? That motherfucker couldn't even count for leap days. You think he's ever played hopscotch? I fucking don't. So with that, we're your midweek saints, and thank you for a year and then maybe a week or actually a month or so more. We'll catch you next week, hopefully.
Ha ha ha!